Good morning.
So I had to clear my throat.
Good morning. Hi.
Hey, I can't believe I drank my whole entire drink before you.
I'm so proud of you.
It's my favorite one I've ever found.
The thing is, you always get a venti and then you never drink.
I don't even drink a third of it usually.
But why do you get the large?
I think it's because I don't actually like coffee. I think that's what's going on.
So you got matcha.
Yeah, and I like myself some matcha.
You were one of those people at a Starbucks that's like, can I get a venti matcha, double cold foam, vanilla powder, 4 ice cubes, venti in a grande glass, please? I'm like,
yeah, and what's it to ya?
I'm like, you're gonna have to text me that, cause
You're gonna have to text me all that, cuz.
This is like as fancy as I get, the dirty chai.
Ew, no. I don't mind chai, but I feel like when I drink it in the summer, it doesn't have the same like ambiance as whenever I drink it in the fall.
Yeah, it is a fall drink.
Yeah, it's definitely a fall. Like, I'm like, this is the wrong season. I can't drink this in this season.
Is there anything else you'll only
In this season of Starbucks orders.
Is there anything else that you'll only eat or drink in certain seasons? It feels illegal to eat watermelon in the winter for me.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I was going to say ice cream, but I will slap a fucking blizzard at any point in time.
When that Dairy Queen closes during the winter time, I'm like, nah, I'll stand out in the cold for a fucking blizzard.
I don't know what
Flip
it
that
is.
shit upside down in the winter time. Like
a blizzard at any point in time, no matter what the weather is, dude. I would eat the
shit my
fuck out
pants
of
for
it.
this.
I know, lactose intolerance. I will eat the fuck out of that shit. It's a bad day to be a blizzard.
I'll say it again. The Chobani yogurts have definitely cured my blizzard needs, but
I mean, it's definitely not the same. It's not
Sometimes
the
I'll be
same.
eating a Chobani yogurt and I'm like, this ain't
no blizzard. This ain't no blizzard.
this wasn't made by some 17-year-old at a Dairy Queen high off his ass. I can tell.
I love it.
This was made by some white woman in California. You can just
Probably.
you can tell the difference.
Yeah, there's a big difference.
What else feels illegal to eat in like certain chili in the summertime?
Yeah, I love chili. I love it, but that's definitely a fall delicacy for sure. For sure. I also feel like when I eat like Mexican, I feel like Mexican is very like patio summer season. I'll eat it year round, but like I feel like that's the season it sits in. Mm-hmm. Like a margarita and some chips and queso on a patio seems a lot better than that
just
same
like being
thing. Yeah.
sad inside of a Mexican restaurant in the middle of winter,
outside,
just like drinking a margarita, like Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, it's like not the same. It's just not the same.
Wait, there was one more that I was thinking of where, you know what you can eat all year round? Hot dogs.
No, that feels like a very summer thing too.
A Costco hot dog, I'll eat that in the middle of winter.
I do love myself a hot dog. Me and Azzy were talking about that because it was like, I feel like hot dogs are one of those things that people will literally fucking like obliterate you for liking. Like if you're like, I like hot dogs, you go, ew, gross, you're nasty. I'm like, for what? I'm like, it's a fucking hot dog. Like, I think any time you tell someone that doesn't like hot dogs that you like hot dogs, they will literally crucify you over it. I'm like, all right, sorry, dude.
Yeah, it's like, okay, dude, you do Coke on the weekends.
Like what,
relax on the hot dog slander, okay?
I'm like, I'll put some ketchup mozzarella on there. It was so good.
Speaking of that, the slander I have been getting for trying that TikTok recipe, it's scrambled eggs, cottage cheese, and mustard. And you told me, you're supposed to do it warm.
Yeah, you're an idiot. I was literally looking at your video and I was like,
it was good cold.
If you're gonna do it right.
It was good cold. But I posted it on my story and people were like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I thought it was good. It was
like
a little
it's
deviled
bad,
egg.
but I mean, you're definitely supposed to like mix it. Like you're supposed to like whisk everything together like in a bowl and then
I
cook
did.
it.
I mixed it up. It was.
Cook it together.
I think next time
Try it.
I'm gonna put a little relish in there.
A little really?
Consider that a deviled egg.
I mean, damn near. I don't know why everyone's freaking out about mustard on stuff because like on eggs especially, I'm like it's literally one of the ingredients of making deviled eggs.
I love mustard.
It's not bad.
I like to dip my fries in mustard.
I like mustard.
I know we're not supposed to get distracted by the people going by, but
Yeah, but when you got people zooming away on freaking those what are they? Those electric carts you get from the grocery store, or like they're walking by on the phone on their crock. Like, I don't get it. I wish we could show the outside so people could see what we see.
He was going so fast.
You could hear it. It was zooming. He just charged it. Zoom, 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 zoom.
When I get old, I'm definitely going to have an electric scooter, even if I can walk fine.
I feel like they might as well have a golf cart though, because like they literally be driving it. It's like it's not a motorized vehicle. Like
Yeah.
I'm going to the store, they literally just pull straight out of their front door
On the interstate.
Like, what are you doing?
They're on the side of the interstate.
No, they do. I swear. I'm like, why are you doing this? This is not a car.
And then they'll get pissed off. They're like, oh, my scooter stopped working. I'm like, yeah, because you were driving it down I-75.
You drove 10 miles to the local Aldi's. Of course it died.
You had to charge it in the Aldi hallway.
It's so stupid. It makes zero sense.
What's something that like you can't wait to get old for?
I don't know that I really want to. I've always said I don't really want to make it to 50. I'm so serious. I'm like, I would rather have some really good young years and then just kick the bucket.
I think you think that until you start getting closer to 50. And then you're like,
fuck.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's only 20 years left for me. Like, fuck no. And like the older you get, the younger everyone starts looking to you. So like when I was 20, like 50-year-olds seemed ancient to me.
Ancient.
And now that I'm 30, I'm like 40-year-olds are like 40 isn't that old.
40 isn't that old.
Like,
I mean,
I'd date a 40-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm with you, girl.
But like the older you get, the younger everyone else starts looking. So I don't know. I think I want to live to like 80.
See, but I also feel like with that, just I don't want to be in pain. I don't want to have arthritis. I don't want to have health issues.
Dude, my Aunt Sunday. Okay, let me tell you about my Aunt Sunday.
Do you have an Uncle Monday? 7 kids and they all are these little.
It's Wednesday. Don't be stupid.
Don't be dumb. No one names their kid Monday.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's Wednesday. I don't even know if she's my aunt, but we call her my Aunt Sunday.
We don't even know who she is, really.
Okay.
She just showed up on our doorstep.
First off, I mean, we know that like I'm short, so my whole family is short. She's literally like 4'7". She's like the tiniest woman I've ever seen. She's 85, and my mom got a call like last week, and they were like, Sunday fell and you need to like come get her. She fell at the restaurant she was at. This woman did not fall because she's old. This woman fell at the Mexican restaurant because she had 2 24-ounce margaritas, got too drunk and couldn't walk out, fell, busted her head open, and then my mom like gets to the hospital. She's drunk as fuck. The nurses are like, yeah, we don't know what to do with her.
They literally just take her hospital bed and wheel it out into the hallway. They're like, you can take care of that.
Basically, she was just like in a drunk tank. Like she was fine. She had to get like some stitches on her forehead, but like she is 85 years old and she talks fine. I mean, she gets hammered. That is the life that I want to live.
Yeah, I mean, see, but I also feel like on my end, like there are so many health issues on both my mom and dad's like sides. Like my aunt, she passed away before she even fucking made it to like 52. Like, and before that, like all
everybody.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying though? I think that's why I have that mindset, because I've literally just seen like all of this chaos on both sides of my family. Like on my mom and my dad's side, like everyone seems to have died like either really young or they have like serious health issues.
Yeah.
Like not saying that I wouldn't take care of myself, but like the cancers and stuff, there's so many different kinds that have like cycled through that I'm just like nervous. You just never know.
Do you ever think about that it's not about taking care of yourself though? Because you'll see people that are like 105 years old and they're like, what's the secret to life? And they're like, I smoked a pack of Marlboro Reds and drank 94 Miller Lights a day.
My great grandma made it to like 104 or 5. I mean, like she definitely lived a long life, but I mean, she also like she fought cancer like twice, and then when she passed away, it was finally because of old age, not because of that. But I don't know. I just feel like I don't want to be old and
I'm excited for when I get old to just say whatever I want. You know, like
you can say whatever you want now.
No, you know, like when you say something like really rude that you shouldn't say to somebody at my age, they're like, you're an asshole. You can't say that.
You're an asshole.
When you're 80 and you say that, they're like, I don't know, grandma's being weird again.
I mean, yeah, but I also feel
You
like
get a free
like
pass.
if an old man is like that or an old woman, I'm like, I'm still gonna say you're either being a bitch or you're being an asshole. It doesn't really change. I'm like, you suck.
I want a free pass. And then you can just like claim senile. You're like, I don't know what's going on.
I'm claiming senile.
But you know what's going on. Like you're saying that shit on purpose, but like you act like you have like Alzheimer's or something. And you're
Yeah,
just like,
for sure.
I got a cicada in my mic or something. Relax.
Relax.
Hello? Oh, okay.
Okay. But yeah, no, I don't know. I just would say right now, no, I would not. I wouldn't want to live to be 80 at the moment, at the rate this is looking.
Yeah, I want to be 85.
Dude, my ass hurts so bad from cycling.
A cycle class is so hard.
Like I literally am just like, can I sit on my side?
I feel like every time I do a cycle class, one, I like how motivational they are. I do like that.
I don't feel like yesterday was very motivational. We had Doug yesterday. I love that man. He's a tiny little coffee bean of a person.
A cycle instructor named Doug.
Oh, it fits the bill.
He like carries cashews in his pocket.
Oh, for sure. There was like one point where he like was trying to incorporate doing like arm motions with like the cycle, and they basically everyone was doing the YMCA and like the fucking Macarena, and I'm like, no, like I'm just gonna cycle. I'm not doing that extra bullshit. Like, and then like every once in a while he'd be like, woo, everybody get going a little faster. I'm like, oh, okay.
He's like, YMCA.
Yeah, I'm like, that's not even the song that's on, Doug. That's not even the song that's playing. This is unconventional. But no, like my ass is like bruised from that fucking seat because I did the hour one instead of the
like
30-minute one.
Doug, a cycle instructor named Doug, goes around and gives everyone individual massages afterwards.
No, I was about to say he goes around and gives everyone a hug afterwards. Where my hug at?
He's like, you're loved. You're worth it.
You are worthy of all the love in the world.
He like brings in little snacks for everybody.
There's literally like all of the instructors' names are like Tracy, Jennifer, Doug. Like they were handpicked. They're like, hey, what's your name? They were like people working out in the gym.
You were born to be a cycle instructor.
Have you ever thought about being the next cycle instructor?
You're just born like a baby infant born with like calves. Just they're like, now that man's gonna be a cycle instructor.
But it is funny the way that they do it. Have you noticed like all of the instructors that do Studio Red are like 20s? Then you got the cycle, which is like the 40s and 50s, and then the swim instructors and the Zumba instructors are like 65. I'm like, you guys put an age limit for sure on what these people are teaching.
They like definitely discriminate on their job
Every
hiring.
time I see, like when I'm like going to the bathroom and I walk by that pool and I see all of those people in that pool, like the only thing I'm thinking of is just like bacteria infested water. Like everyone's in there sweating and I don't know.
Have you ever done like an aqua class before?
No, I can't. I don't know. Swimming pools are one of those things. Like I love to go to a pool and lay out and like I'll put my feet in, but like getting in a pool, like I have to like put myself in a headspace because it fucking freaks me out. Like I will just think about hot tubs too. Hot tubs, like public hot tubs.
You're definitely getting a flesh eating disease.
Well, no, you're like it. The thought of it is just so nasty. I can't get past it. And like I said, swimming pools too. Like you sweat whenever you're like doing those things. I'm like, you guys are literally like swimming around in each other's pools of sweat. I don't care how many how much chlorine's in there. Like I don't know. Like if you're in there, like how do you know the person next to you fucking washed their ass? They might have poop particles fucking floating around in there. Like
okay, I swam in high school. You're like, you're kidding. You did another sport.
Okay, let's get one thing straight. There's not one single sport Sarah has not tried. When I was in high school, I did swimming, horseback riding, barrel racing, hockey. I did weightlifting. I wrestled. I was a cheerleader. I was the prom queen. I mowed everybody's lawn on Sundays. I raced cars on Saturdays.
You're like sorry, go not ahead. That far off, to be honest.
Like Sarah, goddamn it. Go ahead.
I just didn't mow.
You're like the only thing you were wrong about was disgusting. Mowing lawns. I would never do that.
My parents just wouldn't let me. They were like, "You're not smart enough." Wait. Oh yeah. So like swimming, everyone would pee in the pool.
That too. Whenever we did swimming in high school, it was actually like a mandatory class for us, which it was stupid because it was mandatory your freshman year. They took our pool out after freshman year. So if I would have just been like, no, I'll wait and take it like my senior year because no one did that, I wouldn't have had to have, but it wasn't set in stone yet. But I didn't get in. I failed my swimming class. I failed it. I'm not kidding. There was like one of those things where I'm like weird about certain things. I was weird about that. And like fucking everyone's like going through puberty. Like people's fucking pubes are hanging out of their fucking swimsuits. Like I'm like, this is nasty. This is disgusting. Like this is so gross.
I did shave my pubes as soon as I got them because I was like gymnast, diver, swimmer. So like everything that I did, I had to wear like a
yes. And then like
I'm not having my like
people fucking smelled bad.
Out.
Like nobody was wearing deodorant. Like I literally vividly remember like the smell of like chlorine and BO because it was always a little humid and musty in the fucking swimming pool area. I was like, bro, I hate this.
It's always musty inside of an indoor swimming pool.
It's terrible.
I feel like that kind of indoor swimming pool is different than like a hotel indoor swimming pool.
I think that's worse.
No, hotel indoor swimming pool is way grosser. Like it just has that like smell to it. And like, why do they always make it like
in my head, I'm like, if I touch this bare floor, I'm getting warts, HPV of any sort with the warts, even though that is warts, and I'm gonna get a fucking flesh-eating disease.
Like
I can't. And then like I see like those kids in there, and they're like they got the water in their mouth, and they're spitting it, and they're peeing, and they're pissing and shitting in the pool.
There's
like,
always some one kid just choking to death,
and their mom is like, "Shut up." Fucking disgusting,
dude.
Throw
up in the pool.
It's fucking kids, and it smells like a really, really strong chlorine because they're trying to kill the bacteria.
And you know if that like
foot fungus.
First off, someone did shit in the pool when I was in high school, and we knew who it was, but like she didn't obviously want to say that it was her because why would you ever be like, it was me, I shit in the pool.
I pooped.
Look at this. But they claimed that they closed the pool for like 2 days, and we're like, yeah, we emptied it and refilled it, and I'm like, no, the fuck you didn't.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
I'm also just like, okay, listen.
That's a lot of money to refill a pool.
Yeah, that's...
Also, why is water to fill a pool so expensive?
They can't just turn the faucets on and let everything overflow.
It's just water.
They just go buy a bunch of cases of water. Everyone has to go around and like dump the water in there.
But even that would be expensive. I don't understand. I guess it's like the transportation of water that makes it expensive.
They can't just get a hose?
No. You have to like, it has to be like from like this big truck.
Swimming pool water?
Yeah.
It's not the same as regular water?
Well, I mean, you can get a hose, but it would literally drought out wherever it's coming from. So
why?
I don't know. You have to get water trucks to fill up a swimming pool.
Sarah, I don't know where you got this information or how you have this knowledge, but I don't know.
Because both my parents have swimming pools, and they have to have like a truck come out and fill them up.
Weird. Like special swimming pool water.
It's not special water. I don't know why you can't just fill it up with a hose.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I can't wrap my head around it. Move on. I mean, next question. This is making my brain hurt.
Where were we going with that?
Where were you?
Where were you?
That's a good question. I was just saying that I thought they were really gross.
Hotel swimming pools, apartment swimming pools, gross.
Apartment swimming pools, I feel like that one depends. Like I said, like I will like sit on the side and put my feet in. But again, no, it's the same thing. I was going to say I usually don't get in.
But why it feels cleaner to be in an outside swimming pool than an inside swimming pool.
I agree. I think the thing about an inside swimming pool, like I feel like you're just like, it's just like more bacteria is just like everywhere. I don't know. I know that sounds dumb, but
it's like being trapped in there.
The smell and just ew. I don't know. I just can't get past the fact that like I know that I'm clean, but I can't guarantee that the other person in the pool is clean. Like, how do I know that you don't have like an infection or that you like took a shower or that you don't have foot fungus or I don't know. It freaks me out. It freaks me out. Like, or people that have like their bare feet out, like, okay, when we go to like the Wits pool, they have one bathroom and I watch people go in and out of that bathroom with their bare feet. I'm like, dude, I don't know what it is. It's something about it.
I have something wrong with me though, because I'll walk a lot of places barefoot that I shouldn't.
No.
And I've had people like I was on a boat, like a party boat, and I had my shoes off, and they had like a bathroom in there. And the boat was moving, so I couldn't like get in the water to pee. And so I just like walked into the bathroom with bare feet, and this girl was like, "Oh my God, don't do that!" and like gave me her flip flop. She was like, "Please don't do that."
Yeah, Sarah, I don't know, just something about it. It's making my stomach turn now. My matcha is in my belly turning.
I don't know. I think I don't.
For someone that cares about their feet a lot, I wouldn't think that you would do that.
I'm just always showing them, you know, like. I have 2 different socks on.
I think I'm not going to show both of them.
That was my one goal for 30 was to start wearing the same socks no matter what, but it just didn't happen today.
I mean, the only way that that's going to happen is if you only buy one type of sock. Like I only buy black socks.
Is this one yours? Because where the fuck did this come from?
Oh, I don't have white socks, so that one's definitely not mine.
No idea where this little bitch
All my
came from.
fucking black socks are missing too. All my socks keep going missing. I'm over it. I'm like, bro, I'm done. Towels, socks, everything.
I think these are my only socks that I have left. Dude, my 30s hit me like a ton of fucking bricks. Because my highlight of the weekend was like going to Home Goods and buying new sheets that I hate. But that was like, there was nothing better than that this weekend for me.
It doesn't have to be like that.
I like it. I want it to be
I'm not even complaining. I like it.
I'm not complaining. I had such a good weekend. Like such a good weekend, and I literally saw no one.
I can't say the same. I'm about burnt out doing all these jobs. I would like to sit at home and do nothing, actually. That's what I really would like to do.
Maybe that's why I like it so much, because I was just like working and go on the weekends for so long that like I don't want to see anyone. I don't want to do anything. Like I literally want to like seclude myself into the house, and I want to buy new sheets and I want to lay in them. Like that's like the highlight of my
And I feel like for me,
now.
I get stressed out because my schedule is so inconsistent that when I have a day off, it's like I want to rest, but then like I have laundry that needs done. I need to like clean up any messes that I might have had. I need to go grocery shopping. I need to meal prep. I need to go to the gym. Like I feel like I don't ever really get like a relaxing day, because on those days I do have so much to do.
I saw this meme and it was like abolish the 40-hour work week, and then somebody was like, oh, millennials are just lazy, and it was like, no, I just want to be able to do my fucking laundry, man. Like
no, literally, like I feel like it is like that, because even like once I get to a point at the salon that I am not needing to work the jobs, it'll be perfectly fine because I'll have 3-day weekends. But right now I'm like, I maybe have 1 day off a week, and it doesn't even feel relaxing. Like I don't ever feel like I get like that solid time to just like relax and like be like, oh, it's my day off. I don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
Without having to worry about something else anyway.
I think no matter what, though, I think that's part of your, there's something like in your brain, though, that will make you feel like that or not feel like that. Because I know people that on their day off, they do like nothing and it doesn't bother them at all. Like for me, even when I have a whole day off, I'm like, I could relax all day, but I'm not going to. My brain is not going to allow me to. I was going to say with the
ADHD too, like I still will get stuff done, but I don't want it to feel like I'm like tasking everything. Does that make sense? Like if I'm like going to be relaxing, I'm like, okay, well, like I want to go to TJ Maxx, or like I want to do this, and like I can do it like free will and not worry about like a time frame or like having to get other things done.
I just don't want to have to leave my house.
That's also fair.
Like I've gotten to that point where like if whatever I'm doing isn't within a 3-mile radius of me, I'm not going.
That's fair. That's
like
fair.
That's the point I've reached.
Also, though, we are now that it's summer, they are doing construction on every single fucking road. So it's going to take you 20 more minutes to get anywhere around here. I hate it.
Yeah, every road does have construction right now.
It's bad.
Is that a summer thing? Yeah, I guess because like they have to
work
outside.
I feel like you don't really see as much construction around like winter, but it seems like it's always happening. Like they have like all these exits closed and all these side roads closed and detours. I'm like,
detours?
Why?
You're like, I don't understand traffic.
Oh, it's dumb. And that one road that's been closed by us at that stoplight, it has been closed and ripped up since I moved here over a year ago now. And they have not done anything with it. I'm like, are you just going to leave a fucking gaping hole for a road?
Yeah.
People live on that road. Yeah. Could you imagine living there for a year and not like what?
Having to go around the block to
like
get to your house?
They had to build you guys an alleyway so you could freaking park and get out somewhere. It seems a little stupid.
I do think the potholes in Indiana are worse than other places. I'm convinced about that.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, wait. Okay, I know what I wanted to ask you about. Have you seen the Colleen Ballinger drama?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think I really know who that is. I've seen a little bit of it on like social media, but I don't know what it is. So
she used to do I forget the character she used to play, but she put all that red lipstick all over her face.
I know of her. Yeah,
and she would do like really weird shit. So basically, she was. People have been saying that she was grooming children. And so this one article that I read,
grooming them to do what?
Like sexual stuff. So this one article I read, she had a fan. He was like 16 years old. She was like 28 at the time, 28 at the time. And she sent him a pair of her underwear and was like, "This is like a gift for you." And like
I'm sorry, does she think she's hot?
I don't know. Or like, do you
through the videos I remember that's not like you're not being sexy.
And like
you're
I
not,
think she like did it to be funny, but she even came forward and said, "Yeah, I did that. It was weird. I don't know why I did that." And it's like, I don't know. She's like,
I don't really like those types of apologies either, because it's just kind of like you're still really not taking accountability for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was weird. I don't know why I did it, but I did it. Like,
wasn't thinking.
Yeah.
And
okay.
Then she did an apology video. Wait, Wyatt, will you look up on YouTube, Colin?
The apology video was for sending underwear.
The apology video was people saying that she was grooming children, and is it this one? She pulls out a fucking ukulele, like. All right, you can play it. Let's watch it.
She's so gross too.
Hey, it's been a while since you saw my face. I haven't been doing so great, so I took a little break. So a lot of people are saying some things about me that aren't quite true. Doesn't matter if it's true though. Just as long as it's entertaining to you. Right? You guys having fun?
Right?
All aboard the toxic gossip train. You're chugging down the tracks of misinformation. The toxic gossip train. You got a one-way ticket to manipulation station. Toxic gossip train. Tie me to the tracks and harass me for my past. Cause rumors look like facts. If you don't mind the gaps, I won't survive in the crash. But hey, at least you're having fun. Hi everyone. I've been wanting to come online and talk to you about a few things. Even though my team has strongly advised me to not say what I want to say, I recently realized that they never said that I couldn't sing what I want to say.
Can you pause this for a second?
Bad.
Also, if your PR team is like, "Don't fucking do that," you don't go around and say, "I'm gonna sing it." It's just, what did you?
I'm really uncomfortable. I don't like this. I don't like any of this. She looks stupid.
Yeah, this was stupid. Like, hold on, just skip a little bit of it.
I just
and
don't
then,
understand. Like, what?
You can tell she like really thought she did something, like probably right when she was done.
Right. And like her PR team was like, "Don't fucking post that." And she was like, "I have to. This is what's going to make everybody feel better." And then it was.
No, everyone's just been dragging her, really, from what I've seen.
Yeah, because it's like when people apologize for doing something, but the same exact thing where they're just like, "Oh, I didn't know any better. That's weird." Like you can't give like a weird apology and then put a ukulele over it. First off, I don't trust anyone that plays a ukulele.
I also don't trust that, like
just play a regular guitar.
The fact that she even knows how to play one is kind of impressive. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I don't really know anyone that can play that. Like,
Playing a ukulele is not hard.
All right, Sarah, we get it. We get it.
How far should I skip?
Sarah also played the ukulele when she was little.
I'm just saying that
It's not that hard.
It's an easier instrument. I don't trust it. I don't trust ukulele people. Why would you ever choose to play that? Right there is good.
Did she sing the entire video?
I don't know. I've never seen. This is the extended version.
Where's her lipstick at?
Even though I know this video won't change anyone's mind about me,
Then why would you do it?
I still felt it was important to come on here and defend myself a little and take accountability. And I also wanted to say that to anyone out there who has ever supported me in any capacity, I really, really appreciate you.
They probably don't support you anymore, babe.
For what it's worth,
I've never heard someone say that they love this woman.
I never had any bad intentions,
I never had any bad intentions.
but I do feel like shit.
She looks like a fucking raging psychopath is what she looks like.
Yeah, this part's weird. Just like staring into the camera.
Toxic gossip train.
And then just breaking back
Driving
into
down
song.
the tracks of misinformation. Toxic gossip train.
Okay, we can end
this.
Just the pause on her face. Just
She's literally terrifying. Like that is like literally what I imagine my sleep paralysis demon to look like. Like literally verbatim. I can't.
God, that is like the scariest part I will say about being in the public eye is like her career is over. Like everything that she has done.
Did she really ever have one?
Yeah, she's like super famous. She has like 6.2 million followers.
Weird.
Yeah, like she's been it's like she's like 35. She was a YouTuber.
I remember her being a big YouTuber like back in the day, but I never watched any of her stuff.
So she has been doing this for like 10 years. Like career over. Like she's gonna have to work at Denny's.
I was thinking more like Bob Evans. She looks like more of a Bob Evans girl.
Can you imagine? She'll still have fans like, hey, can I get your autograph? She's like, yeah, do you want butter and jelly with your biscuits?
Do you want me to put the lipstick on?
She's just handing out biscuits at Bob Evans in character.
Yeah, wait, can you go back and I want to
This
see
is
one
so
of her older
painfully
videos.
millennial.
You want any of these comments?
Yeah.
Hold up, they might be decent.
Someone said this is so insulting to the victims. The victims? Who else is a victim?
Yeah, there's like several of them, which I only read.
She sent her underwear to several 16-year-olds?
Well, I don't know what else she did, but I think it's clear. 2023 isn't real. They never told me I couldn't sing.
This response was a choice.
I guess she gets point for singing and creativity. 0 days without
The fuck
nonsense.
Loki slaps.
People just don't believe it.
People don't believe it.
Yeah, this can't be real. I mean, it's like
It's like an
it's 'cause
AI
it's so,
person
like,
doing it
what
for
is
her.
happening?
This is so unfair of you to release this banger a day before Olivia released Vampire.
The most original apology video. Yeah, you have to kind of give it up for that. I mean, I've never seen someone write a 10-minute song as an apology video.
Whoa.
And you know, like right now, she can't release anything. Like Miranda Songs, that was her character. Which, I don't know. If you saw Miranda Songs, there was a point where you're like, something's a little off. Right? Like,
Ew, look at her in that one. Like, she looks like a fucking psycho. It says, let's talk about my diagnosis.
Wait.
Like, your eyes are popping out of your fucking head.
what's wrong with her?
Everything. What's not wrong with her?
KFC's
Whoa.
I love
new
KFC.
100% white
yeah,
meat
KFC,
original recipe
man.
chicken nugget.
Just like skip a little bit of it.
You guys, today's off to a great start. Look, you're not gonna believe today. Oh my.
What's your fucking diagnosis?
Girls were able to mask their hyperactivity. A lot of the which is my skin picking disorder. I had just had Flynn,
Skin-picking
and
disorder.
I was dealing with postpartum anxiety, and I mean, I was ripping at my skin, guys. It was so bad, and I've always done that, but it was like way worse than it has ever been. It was like unmanageable, and it was really interfering with my life. I couldn't walk because my feet were so like just sore. I
Wait,
couldn't
pause
open.
it. She looks like she has an eating disorder too, like really bad.
Yeah. Also, like, every millennial right now is like talking about every fucking thing they have wrong with them. Like, that is like,
I think a lot of that came from TikTok though.
oh my
like
god,
I feel like
the
everyone just
self-diagnosis on TikTok. Like,
Yeah.
go to a fucking doctor. Don't tell me that you have like all these issues because you related to somebody that also has bipolar on TikTok. Like, go to a doctor.
I think people fail to realize too, like how hefty of a diagnosis some of that is. It's not just like baseline, like anxiety, this, that, the other, whatever
And
it is.
I don't think people realize that because you have, you know, 4 of the 5, even like 4 of the 10 symptoms, that does not mean that you have that.
No, not at all.
And also, you have to, it has to affect your life to be able to be diagnosed. Like, just because like you have like some of the symptoms, if it's not like affecting your life to the point where you like can't work or can't hold conversations or do normal everyday activities, you can't be diagnosed with that. You don't need medicated. Like,
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of it too is just like TikTok, it became so normalized where people were like, if you're struggling with this, and this, maybe you need to go get checked for this, and this. I'm like, doctors are probably so tired of people coming in and like
Oh
being
my
like, I read this
God.
on Google, I saw this on TikTok, I saw this here, I saw this there. Like, I remember when I first went to therapy, whenever like they were trying to diagnose me, and I'm like, I still didn't even, I'm like, there's no way. Like, some of those are really hefty diagnoses.
Yeah.
Like, they're like very serious too. Like, you can't just be like, oh, I think I have this because of this symptom. Like, especially like bipolar 1 and 2, like they're very different. But I'm like, those are, I remember like her going over it. Like, some of those, like you could be hospitalized and like put in mental institutions for some of that stuff.
Well,
it's like, it's not like really like a mild.
going to the doctor and finding out you're bipolar is a lot different than going to a doctor and claiming you're
That you have it,
bipolar
yeah.
because you saw something on TikTok. Do you know how many doctors are probably pissed
Or that you
off
read
right
it
now?
on Google.
Yeah, they're probably like, you don't have autism, dude. Like, you're just fucking weird. Like,
yeah, like that too. Yeah, people like are like, I'm on the spectrum. I'm like, okay, just because you have a little bit of sensory issues doesn't mean
right.
that
They're
you
like, I don't
are.
like the way mac and cheese feels in my mouth, so I'm autistic. I'm like, no.
That's crazy, kind of a crazy thing
Mac
to
and
say.
cheese does feel weird. And also, like, yeah, you have like all these kids have social problems right now because we had a pandemic where they didn't go to school or see each other for like 3 years.
Yeah,
It's
there
like,
wasn't
yeah,
a
you're
lot
all
of
fucking weird.
socialization.
Like, you're all
I
fucking
also
weirdos.
feel like social
Like,
media again has like played a part in that too. Like, I mean, like we were kind of like tip of that, like at that tip of that, like when all of that started happening, but we still had like social skills. Like, we still went out and played sports. We still, like, not saying they don't do that now, but I mean, like,
no, they don't.
most
I
people sit
swear,
at
like,
home. Like, they sit at home, they're on their iPads, they're on their iPhones. Like,
my nephew hasn't left the basement in like a year.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm like, that doesn't mean that you have autism though. Like,
Right. Yeah. I'm like, he's just, yeah, they're all different.
It's
and
a
like,
lot.
it's not that like anything's wrong with them. It's just like they grew up at a different time. And like, we have to get used to the fact that like, yeah, they are on their iPads. They're not used to
It's not gonna
social
change,
interactions.
yeah.
Doesn't mean anything's wrong with them. It just means like we have to adapt and change our society and the way that we do things, the norms to cater to
Yeah.
them, because eventually, yeah, they're going to be running the world. I always hate, okay, so I saw this comedian and she was like, you know, if Gen Z takes over, it's going to be so easy to take the world back over because we'll just write everything in cursive. And I was like, bitch, do you not know how time works? Like, Gen Z is going to take over.
Well, we also,
Like-
I don't think,
You're not going to live forever, ma'am.
I don't think cursive is going to be what takes anybody down.
Right.
Like, what a plain, unoriginal thing to say. Like,
I'll
you
figure
can
out
still
cursive.
read cursive. It's not like it's a fucking hieroglyphics. You can still read it. An L still looks like an L.
Yeah, it's not that hard to read
Like,
cursive.
what? What are you talking about?
Like, I learned cursive, but I still feel like if you can read,
Realistically,
and,
though,
like,
when do you ever write in cursive? When are you ever writing
and like
in
cursive is still on the computer.
Oh my
it's still a
God.
font you can use.
Oh my god!
It's like we read cursive all the time on fucking Instagram, everything, because the fonts can be in cursive, and they're like, this lady was like, oh, we'll just write everything in cursive. I'm like, one,
Not funny. You're
you're
done.
gonna
Get off.
die in like 10 to 20 years. You're gonna die. Like it's
You're gonna be dead, lady.
no
You're gonna be
offense,
dead.
but like you're not gonna have to take back over the world because like the world doesn't need taking back over because you're fucking gone. Like,
You're gonna be dead.
what are you saying?
What? And why are you saying it?
I hate old people humor. I'll say it. I don't care.
I'll say it.
Fuck
I'll
off.
say it. I'll be the one to say it. It's
I
not
feel
funny.
like if you're over 55, I don't like your humor anymore. Like you have to be very, very funny, or else
and
I'm
very
just-
with the times. I feel like you have to be very like in the times then and now. Like,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
I feel like any joke that I have about another generation.
Just like using example, that comedy show that we went to that you guys were on, me and Ashley went to it. I think it was the one you guys had in Chicago. And like that girl that was like in her 40s was so pissed off that 16-year-old beat her.
Oh,
And I'm
yeah.
like, that is insane to me because I was like, he was so funny. Like he was like, he's going to be amazing. Like if he was that funny at 16, but she was
Yeah.
literally, I remember her being so mad
That
about
was in
that.
Colorado, not Chicago. But yeah, it
Was it? I couldn't remember if it was there or not.
And she was mad. It was a competition, and she was mad because that 16-year-old beat her. And we're like, man, he was funny.
I'm also just like stuff like that. I'm just like the humor was very different. Like that kid
and
was like
it's about like the judges were there, so it's like yeah, they're judging you off more than just your jokes. It's your stage presence, the material you have, the way that you tell the jokes. Is your material?
it's
good?
everything. Yeah,
Like,
it's everything.
and you know what? He was fucking good at what he did. Like.
At 16, I wouldn't have been up there doing something like that. So
No, I think it's so crazy when people start comedy early. I have to pee so bad.
oh.
I'll be fine. Okay. But if you see me like doing this, that's why. I feel
You
like
doing
you
your
were like
potty
looking
dance?
at me. I was like,
You think, I'm like, what's going on?
I should
over
not
there?
have drank a whole dirty chai before this.
The caffeine's. You're like, caffeine's trying to get
I gotta pee. I can't see straight. I'm
You're over here
freaking
seizing
out.
out.
I'm freaking out, man.
I'm like, dude, Sarah, you okay, bro?
I look like I have something wrong with me. And you're like, I think you might need to go to
Yeah,
the
I'm like,
doctor.
Wyatt, I think we might need to get Sarah some milk.
No, I've got plenty of milk.
I've had plenty of milk in there.
But anyway, yeah, that's the Colleen Ballinger.
I hated everything about it. To be honest, I will not be rewatching anything that she hasn't ever.
Yeah,
I don't think.
I don't like her.
I don't think that's my type of. It's not my type of scene. I was also the one watching. I don't even know. Like when I was watching YouTube, I was watching like fucking. Like music videos. I would watch like Fred. I thought Fred was fucking hilarious when I was little. Like that was the type of YouTube I was watching, not this.
Oh, I didn't have YouTube when I was a kid.
I feel like it was like kind of getting big whenever I was like in middle school.
Yeah, like middle school, there was like a couple YouTube videos, but like, God, you had to like fucking get on. It took 20 minutes to get on the internet. It wasn't worth it to like watch
Wasn't
YouTube.
worth it.
No, I'm like, I'm
Like,
watching
it just wasn't
Nickelodeon.
worth it.
I'm just gonna watch Wild Thornberries and eat my
And
cereal.
I'm gonna mind my own business.
I'm just chilling on the couch.
I don't need this.
I was that kid that woke up at like 6 a.m. too every morning. Just watching Wild
See?
Thornberries, waiting for people to wake up. Like,
I'm waiting for people to wake up. You're literally up and ready to fucking
I'm like,
go.
I'm dressed, showered. I'm like an old man.
You're making your mom and dad's breakfast and
Yeah.
coffee.
I like have coffee in my hand when my parents wake up. I'm dressed, showered. I'm like,
I was waiting on
"Oh."
you guys. You literally turn around in your chair. You're like, I was waiting for you.
I'm like, about time you woke up.
It's about time you guys came to the party.
I was just an old woman as a 7-year-old. I would watch like my parents would always tell me like you can watch 3 shows and then you're allowed to come wake us up. So then I would watch like 3 episodes of Wild Thornberries and then go force them to wake up.
I would have hated you as a child.
I know I was a fucking asshole.
An asshole.
Ugh.
Couldn't imagine dealing with that now.
You want to be done?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
We can make this one a short, sweet, simple one today.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye.